Right, hello everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. It is Pitchwalker notebook time. So, the first fixture is about to get underway. It's badminton. Well, I think it is 11:08. I tell you what, Will Phillip is giving me the eyes already with an AirPod in, so we're going to have a chat with him first. So, Will, you're on the one squad. Ooh. You're on the one squad today. How are we feeling?
Ecstatic, mate. Can't wait for the game ahead of us.
Excellent. So, what's your score prediction and what do you promise the people? Even this comes out on Thursday, so we're going to know the result by now. What are you promising the people?
I'm promising a hard game, an intense game, a game with a lot of effort and compassion put onto the pitch today.
Gaza, how are we feeling?
Well, I think the birthday boy's got his head today, so I think he's saving everything possible. So, ready for a great game. So up the Bucks.
Up the Bucks indeed. Right. I'll tell you what, let's get the birthday boy himself. Leo Spinks, captain of the ones, Varsity captain himself. How are we doing?
Yeah, good, thank you very much.
First of all, happy birthday to you. How are we celebrating later?
It'll be result dependent, but I think actually scrap that. I think we'll just go on a massive piss up anyway.
Top stuff. Right. I'll let you get back to your preparation. Right. I'll see you in a bit. You're playing pool anyway, so you're having fun. Right. Arlo. Cause some trouble again, are we?
Yeah.
How are we feeling about today?
Good. I'm starting on the bench, but don't worry, I'm going to cheer the boys on till I'm needed.
That 30-minute cameo?
We'll call it 15 minute. We'll hope.
Be good on yourself. 30 minutes. Come on. Right. Let's have a look around. Let's see who we can find. Dan Hill. I think Ben Nixon's here as well. Let's go put the mic down. Put the thing in my pocket. Right then, let's head off then. Let's try and find some people as we go. We've got Ollie Ross and Fraser Garden over here as well. They're back today. Fraser is definitely not working. He said he's not working to me today. Elliot Dever as well. Unfortunate about the freeze the other week, but anyways. Right, let's try and find some people. So, if you missed, actually, two's players appeared with all his kit. I'm sorry. Charlie, how are we feeling?
Very confident, actually. Got a good, strong team. Excited to see what this Roe team are like.
Excellent. And any score predictions, or are you...
I'm hoping for a win, obviously. So I'm hoping for a clean sheet, because obviously we haven't done too well this season. Not too many results. I don't want that to reflect us as a team, so I'd like us to put all into this game and hopefully get a result. I'm going to say 2-0 Bucks, 2s.
Excellent stuff. Right, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy the game. I'll probably see you in a bit anyways on the sideline. Right, I'll tell you what. Joe, how are you?
I'm very well. How are
all
you?
Good? You happy to see Westie TV for a minute?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Right. How are we feeling about today then?
Excited. Hoping for a decent Bucks win. But I think being staff-wise, it's a bit different. It's very different. I can't have a few drinks. I can't enjoy it as much as I'd like. But I think, yeah, looking forward to it. Going to be a long day, but a good day. And then Dick and Dom later.
Of course. Yeah. Dick and Dom a bit later. I'm sure we'll get you a pint by lunchtime in your hand, so we'll be all right. So don't worry.
Thank you very much.
You're still one of us. You're still one of us.
Thank you.
Right, we'll see you in a bit. I tell you what, I haven't. Yeah, Bethany, Kelly, and Jess Hughes. It's time we need to get you on Westie TV. It's been a while.
I don't think I've ever been featured on Westie's TV.
We haven't. I promised myself. Well, Kristen said to me the other day we need to get a SU staff member on. So we've got 3. We've actually had 4, but
3 best, arguably.
yes. So how are we all feeling?
Feeling absolutely fantastic. I've never felt better in my life. Bucks are going into Varsity Wednesday. Please, my forehead. Bucks are going into Varsity Wednesday 3-1 up against Roe. The energy is palpable. Feels like everyone's ready for action. I think we've already got a really good supporting squad over at badminton at the minute. We're all still coming off the high of Tyler Smith's goal on Sunday. Come on, guys. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, it's not due to rain today. We're going to have the best time.
Excellent. Bethany, how about you? How are you feeling about it all?
I don't know how I follow that up. I'm here buzzing, it's great vibes. As Jess said, the sun is shining, it's not supposed to rain, the skies are blue. Let's go Bucks!
Yep. Kelly?
All good. Just running around trying to find Roehampton students, but other than that, it's all good.
Yay! 5 Roehampton students. But Bucks New Uni. Oh no, I've got a new one, guys. You ready? Da, 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 da. Let's go, Bucks.
Right, we'll leave you all to it. We'll see you a bit later. Right, see you later. Right, let's have a look. Oh, we'll head over to the badminton. I think it's only fair we head to the badminton now. So yeah, I think the SU staff in good spirits about this one. We'll see how this goes. But anyways, so if you missed, well, technically yesterday on the day of recording, but the Tuesday notebook, you may have, we got all the 4 fixtures that we put on. So just to remind you all, Bucks 3-1 up, as Jess said back then. Dance got the first point, and then with a 72, 80, 99, and we said, how did they get the 0.99? Still no one's explained it to me. So if you have a comment or anything, hello everybody, how are we doing? All well? Right. And then the football, the 4s did extremely well. Got a 6-1 win. Then you had the 3s with, unfortunately, a 4-1 loss. Rowie did very, very well. I didn't actually mention in the Tuesday notebook about Tyler Smith, and I'm really, really sorry, Tyler, you didn't get the mention there. Unfortunately, I completely forgot about it. But Tyler got a brilliant, brilliant penalty. I'll tell you what, it's probably going to be on the Westie TV intro for a while yet. And then the last fixture was mixed hockey. So, tell you what, actually, someone who did play the mixed hockey, Leah Barrow, how are you doing? Hello. You have to be on Westie TV for a minute.
I'm selling.
How's things all been?
Tattoos. They've been good after our win on Sunday.
Are these the temporary tattoos I've heard about?
Yes. So, getting people to work. Yes, you can't.
Fantastic.
Get this on camera. Just try to do it. But yeah, these are the varsity ones. We've got badminton playing right now. They've only just started. I don't really understand badminton. What is this?
It's, you know how people sign.
So yeah, Kristen's got so today, if you, I think for the varsity video, so Kristen's got, so I think she's trying to get players to sign over the camera.
Yeah.
And then they'll see it, but yeah, it's interesting. I've never seen badminton so full on the first fixture of the day. That's pretty cool.
Would you like a tattoo?
Pretty cool. I'm at work tomorrow, so I can't really have tattoos.
They rub off really easy. They rub off so easy.
I might later. I'll come back and find you. I'll come back and find you.
In a minute.
But yes, well done on the mixed hockey the other day, by the way, as well. Well done.
We tried.
Right, Patrick, how are you doing? You all right? All good?
I'm living the dream, mate. Living the dream. I'm watching from the outside. It's a bit cramped in there.
I think we're all going to have to watch from the outside, to be honest. But we'll have to see. Yeah, it feels like it's fair. I think it's the singles going up the minute. This looks like the singles. Reminds me in 2025, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, it looks like we've not got the rights for it. So we'll come back a bit later. I'll tell you what, we'll come back, take a break, come back a bit later after the football, and we'll be on the pitch with a lot of people trying to get their reactions. Unfortunately, we don't get the rights to. We can't really get the rights to bid for these games, so we're allowed to do it. So I'll tell you what, we'll take a short break, we'll come back, and we'll go straight live to the football afterwards at full time. See you in a minute. Right, hello everybody, welcome back. And I tell you what, we're not gonna. Well, you can see the trophies missing from the cabinet. It's because it's there for the presentation later. In terms of it, well, I can't really say yet. No, I can't really say. Kristen's telling me to say it. I can't say it. I'm just going to come out of here before I get told, because yes, you are currently setting up for the evening. All the security are here. We are running away. Apologies, we are running away. Right. I tell you what. Rowie are here, so there's a lot of Rowie still here. I was going to add you, Grace. Try and get Grace. How are you? You all right? Sorry, I know it's not been the best day, but I wanted to get a word. I've not actually had a word from a Rowie player today.
Yeah, you can speak to me.
How has it been?
It's been good. It's been fun. I feel like because me and Abby, both varsity captains, got that rivalry. It's been good.
How do you feel about the result then? In terms of how it's been, are you coming back next year stronger?
Next year, we're going to come back stronger. More funding, more coaches. Next year will be Rowies, trust me. Next year.
Yeah, we'll see. But come on in. So, we've got a lot of Rowie people in. I want as many Rowie people as we can get because this is. Okay, come on in, everybody. Right. I like to have some Rowie people in because I like a bit of bias.
This is the other Varsity captain.
How are we? Dan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Elliot, nice to meet you. How are we doing? Nice. How have you felt about everything today?
I thought genuinely it's been. That's alright. We ain't Tottenham. I thought it's been pretty fantastic.
Excellent.
Sunday was very hostile because of certain teams, but today's been lovely. It's just felt like a proper away day, and we've had a good bit of ribbing in the pub with some Bucks people, but it's been great.
Which pub are you in?
Weatherspoons.
I think, that's what normal Weatherspoons. I mean, we were there at 9 o'clock this morning.
We were there, yeah.
So it's all full of pensioners, and they're all there with the newspapers. So
Someone tried to fight one of the pensioners.
you tried to fight one of the pensioners?
He did do that.
You did better than me the other week, so...
I have no involvement, He said he was going to get his dog on me, so I said, what a shame he'd have an owner like him to have a dog, so it's a bit of a big shame, to be honest.
No. Dan and Grace, I will say, you have been fantastic varsity captains. Thank you very much for coming along.
Thank you.
Are you both second years or third years?
I'm second year. What year are you, Dan?
I'm third year.
So we won't see you next year, unfortunately, Dan, but we'll see you next year.
Next year.
You might spectate. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing it for 3 years. You'll be fine.
We can't
Dora.
give it to you. 3 years in a row, we can't give it to you.
Right, come on, son. What's your name?
Kelvin.
Kelvin, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
All good. What did you play today?
I played in the men's first team.
Well done on
first team.
Well done on the win.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations. Do you realise? Do you know what stuff? I think it's the first win you guys have had in 11 years.
Yeah, I heard that, and we had a lot of pressure going into the game. Our sport road managers let us know that, so we thought we had a duty to go and get the win, pretty much, and that's what we did.
Do you know what's scary now? Is you have. What are you in? First year, second year?
Second year.
Second year. You got momentum to do it again for another year.
I think we do.
That's the scary thing. And me as Bucks, you as Rowie, you've got some time to
we
get
do.
momentum going.
We have a very good squad. We have a very good manager, and I think next year. I mean, obviously we won't know what the team looks like for Bucks, but I'm really confident for next year. I mean, again, we have a really good manager. We have a very good core team. We have a very good. We have very good unity as a team.
Yeah,
I think that's most important if you're trying to win a game, and I think that's what showed here today. But yeah, I mean, again, we're very happy with the result, and we'll go again for more.
Right. So what's it now then? We'll just come out of the way. I'll tell you what, we'll come in front of the. Yeah, of course. Okay. Right, if we just make a hole quickly for these lovely people.
Wait, I'm still going.
So I heard hockey did hockey team.
Yeah.
Come on.
I just like to say, in my 3 years at Varsity, bearing in mind I wasn't here last year because I was abroad, but this is the first year in 3 years that we've scored goals. So I would just like to shout everyone in the hockey team because that is some of the finest hockey we've played this season. Phil, I can see you laughing in the background. Phil, shut your face. Dylan, I don't know what you're shaking your head at, but we've had to fully rebuild the team this season because of people that graduated. I am so proud of every single person in the hockey team. Some of the best hockey we played this season, and yeah. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much, Dan. So what are we doing tonight then? You're on the 11 PM coach. I don't blame you. Right, Rowie, you've been
right now, but allegedly Dick and Dom's here.
Yeah, no, they are.
What time's Dick and Dom here?
I think it's normally a 1 AM thing for this sort of thing. So
10 if you want to come and watch us.
Oh, what do you lift it? Okay.
Sportsmanship.
Hey, there's an off chance we might draw, so we can share the trophy. No? Okay. I'll be honest.
7-5, so no.
Okay, no, fair enough. I'll be honest. If we won, I would have drank beer out the trophy. But no, I would have. As a captain, that is my right. But you guys can drink beer out the trophy. I endorse that because that's pretty fucking hard.
Right, Dan, you've been a great sport. Thank you very much for coming along. Enjoy that 11 PM coach, and I think it's going to be Kingston Prison for you. Tonight, I've heard.
It's called Circuit now. Prison closed down.
Oh yes, of course it's Circuit now, isn't it, for you guys? Right, I'll leave you all to it. Have a good coach back. I'll see you all later.
Want to interview me again?
Oh, I've got your interview, mate. All the best. Right, I'll leave you to it. Right, we're going to run through this way. We've got an obit to complete. Right. So, as you can probably tell, it wasn't the best day for Rowie. It was actually really nice to speak to them. They're actually really good people. When you get to have a word with them, have a chat, they're actually really lovely and down to earth. When you're good with them and you don't come across as bucks. Anyways, right. I think, do you want to head all the way around towards the car park? Because that might be a bit better. Basically, Kristen's got to drop all her stuff off and then leave me behind because I'm at social at 9 o'clock. I tell you what, there is some people we need to try and find because there's some people over here. Ben Montgomery's actually here as well. He's been doing a lot of photos with Jetty images. Are these going to Jetty tomorrow? Are they going to Mr. Jetty tomorrow?
Jetty images, yeah.
He's just come back from LA this morning.
Yeah.
You got back from LA this morning?
Well, last night. I'm a bit jet lagged, feeling the heat.
Jet lag.
Excellent.
But ready for a big night out. Ready for a big night out. Of course I am.
Oh, of course.
Of course I am. And what a victory.
It's a good victory, very good victory tonight. Well, right, I'll let you get to it.
Well, gutted I couldn't get to the football, but maybe next year.
I don't think you missed much. We're about to cover that in a second. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's start out with badminton, because badminton did a fantastic job. Did you enjoy Australia? Yeah, did you enjoy Melbourne? No. You killed off Verstappen?
I don't like Verstappen.
Well, not many people do these days in the UK. Anyways, Kristen, behind the camera, is a McLaren fan and a Norris fan. She was loving Abu Dhabi 2025. Anyways, right, we'll start off with badminton. I'm going to get to the note before we get distracted. Badminton, unbelievable. 6-3. I think that's the first time they've played for a point and they've won in the time I've been here. I've seen 5 varsities now. And I tell you what, that was brilliant. It was absolutely fantastic for badminton. Congratulations to them. They deserve a lot of credit. Massive improvement. It was a 7-1 loss last year, so they got 5 more sets and they played an extra set, so even better. Next on the list is netball. Congratulations, netball. You've got 2 points. And a sports therapist, how are we doing? You good day? Excellent. Right, come on, Chris. You spoke to us on the side. You can come in if you want. Come on. I know you're not in kit, but you're going off to the pub now, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Which pub?
To begin with, probably Butler's, I'll say, because obviously we did lose our Lope and Snug a couple weeks ago.
I know. I think Rowie is going to Spoons. Yeah.
Archie, we're not going to Spoons then.
SU first, then Butler's.
But then obviously we have SU tonight with Dick and Dom.
Yeah, Dick and Dom. I'm looking forward to seeing Dick and Dom, to be honest.
So we actually know what time the whole presentation thing is?
10 apparently. We're not going to be there. We're recording this. We've not got the rights for it, so.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
It's fine. We can ask us questions. It's not a problem.
Yeah, started 8:30 today, and obviously we just finished now women's volleyball. Luckily, men's volleyball pulled it in the. Brought it back. They were 2-0 down sets. Brought it back 3-2. Beautiful game.
Yep. You're spoiling the notebook a little bit, but it's all good.
Oh.
We're going to get to them in a minute. Right, I'll let you all get to the pub. Right, go have fun, enjoy yourselves. I'll see you in a bit. Right, netball then. 2 wins, which normally netball do get the 2 wins, which is fantastic. 47-18 for the ones and 2s 35-3. And at one point, I think they were 22-0. Kristen's going to nod. No, she's giving me a side eye instead. Okay. Ones, I put no doubt. 2s, surprise demolition. Congratulations to the 2s. Excellent points. And I tell you what, I put a note down for Abby Inman, Florence Sancto. Congratulations, well done on leading your teams as captains this year. Right, let's move on to, I think this is the next one. Oh. It's cold, so you're not going to get the pages. Football, right. It's not been a day for my Bucks FC that I think we would have wanted. 1-0 losses in both the 1s and the 2s fixture. Hasn't been the nicest of times. In terms of, get the lovely Wickham Hospital here. They finally took the scaffolding down as well, which I'm quite pleased about. A lot of surprise, I think, from today. The ones haven't lost this fixture in 11 years. So, Roehampton, we mentioned it in the Rowie interviews, but in terms of it, it's a bit disappointing, I think, across the board. There has been a lot of, this is, from what I've understood, a lot of turbulent times with the ones, and it's a bit frustrating. We spoke to a couple of players and never got out of gear. One said doesn't reflect the season, and another said Dyer, Palace pre-Oliver Glasner. If you get that reference, well, Palace won the FA Cup last year. The one thing that was very interesting for me was the ones, they played a lot of their fixtures this year at Holmer Green. Holmer Green has a majority 4G pitch, but I know women's football played at Holmer Green as well, but with the men's, if you're playing at the Rye, going from 4G, and a lot of people know this, if you go from 4G all the way to grass, it's a bit of a change. You're slipping and sliding all over the place. There was overnight rain. I'm not making excuses. Like Ty from AFTV said, it's the same for both teams. I tell you, Kristen, we're going to walk past your car because I've still got a lot to go in the notebook. So really sorry. Unless you just want to put your stuff in the back of the car, and I'll just sit here and do the rest of the bit. Volleyball. I'll move on to. I don't know how I can really explain football first. It's really hard to work out the whole result. Roe did very, very well. There was something that so this is I think he is, I'm not sure if he's an official director of football or is the director of football at Roehampton, is a guy called Matt, and he's absolutely lovely. I had a really good word with him on Sunday. I didn't mention it in the notebook on Sunday, but he mentioned that Roe was going through a lot of restructuring as a club. So they've had to get 180 players down to 64. A lot of players not wanting to play varsity. I think if you don't want to play varsity, you shouldn't even be part of the club in the first place. It's a game, it's a big fixture. The uni count on you to come and play it. But Roe got the result this year with a lot of problems. So it's something maybe for next year to think about when we go away for Bucks. But, I mean, I can't really say too much on football, to be honest. It's really, really harsh. And it's hard for me to understand just the fours winning, because that never happens. And to be honest, thank God the fours did win, because we'd been in a very, very different position, and this might be a very, very different notebook tonight. That's all I can say on football, really. But for volleyball now, I'll move on to more positive things. Men's pretty much secured the victory for us. Congratulations to the men's volleyball. Will Hercus, Jake Bainbridge, congratulations. I've heard there's the two names I remember because they're the most prominent, and I think Will, actually, he's such a lovely lad. So men's secured the win in the varsity celebrations. I'm going to keep walking around. I'm going to walk around the car park, to be honest, because I tell you what, I don't actually get to sit here anymore. This is actually what the graduations used to be. So back in 2023, when I was young, fit, and actually didn't drink a lot of pints anymore, actually we could go to the garden, Kristen, if you want. That might be a better place to do it, because Kristen is in a green ambassador work, has helped set this up, the big garden. Did you say contracted to do it? Contracted. Contributed. I thought it was contracted. I was like, how much were you paid? But volleyball, 3-2 to the men's. The women's unfortunately lost 3-0, but I think when you get to the end of the day, and you'll probably see this, a lot of the lead we took from Sunday probably put into a lot of people's heads and a lot of people's minds that it wasn't quite to be. So you can take the foot off the gas a little bit, and you can relax, which I think is fine. You can enjoy the games, and the pressure's off. And Kristen, you're actually growing some lemons. Have you ever heard of the lemon game? So the lemon game. So it's a very aviation thing that cabin crew like to play. So you've got daffodils, I think carrots, and carrots are in somewhere. I can't exactly remember. But yeah. But the lemon game is something you play in aviation, where, but lemon game is something you play on board. So you hide a lemon randomly on board, so from the trolley and the tray, and the cabin crew has to go find it, and you'll take it in turns. If you've listened to the radio comedy Cabin Pressure from BBC Radio 4, you'll know what I mean. But it basically keeps going in turns, and you do it on a long flight. Right, I'll move on. Right, basketball. The men's is still going on, so I kind of did the notebook a bit early because I thought the socials at 9. Bucks men's basketball is still going to go on, and I trust they're probably going to get the win anyways. Famous last words. The women's went up first. It was a 45-30 win for Roe. There was a lot of chopping and changing from the lineup, especially for Bucks. Roe didn't really have the depth, which I was quite surprised about. But with the Bucks women's, it was quite surprised. I didn't expect to see kind of so many substitutions. It was roll on roll off as ever with many Bucks fixtures, but I mean, you can't really argue with it. I mean, it was a good game, and nonetheless, did they deserve to highlight Varsity? Yes, 100%. Basketball, I think, deserved it 100%. And you know, congratulations to them because they put on a very good show, and especially Wickham Leisure Centre for that. That's the end of my notebook notes. So I guess we're going to head off towards the car again. I'm going to turn off the light for Kristen because I think, is it a twist? Which is the last thing I hope to do at Bucks. Down. Lovely. Right, well, this has been lovely. Thank you. I have to say a massive thank you to everyone who joined the notebook on Sunday. Thank you to everyone we've interviewed today. I am going to end it here because I think, well, this is probably the best way to end it. I don't think I'm going to be there next year. I'm old, cranky, very, very... Kristen says she's like going behind the camera. She will be there next year. I think Kristen will be there. First of all, thank you to SU staff for allowing us to do this. They very much appreciate Westie TV in its aspect. Thank you to Bucks New Uni for hosting another fantastic Varsity again. We're not going to see Bucks New Uni Varsity until 2028 now, and by then, I don't know. I could be anywhere really. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say where, but from a car park. Thank you very much everyone for watching. If you are kind of passing, you've come to Westie TV for the first time, you'll be interested to know I'm a commentator. I do things every now and again. We've got a series going at the minute, so we're going to have this week, I think it is back to the Westie TV Champions League. On Monday, we're going to have Formula 1 Fantasy Series start again. If you've never watched Formula 1, if you want to have a new season, come and enjoy a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. I hope you will enjoy it. First round of Melbourne, Australia. Then we're going to go to Sepang, Malaysia. And then I think it's Mandalika at Indonesia. Yeah, it was Indonesia. Anyways, right, we're going to cut it. I'm going to go straight to the social. Have about a pint or 10. And yeah, you will see this all on Thursday. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to watch. It's been a pleasure. And happy Varsity to everyone. Roe, hope you all got safe. And thank you very much for being such good sports this evening and coming to speak to us, because we don't normally get that. I don't normally get to speak to a lot of Roe people. Normally they want to punch me in the face. But anyway, we're going to move on. Right, thanks very much, everybody. See you later. Have a nice evening. And thank you very much. Goodbye.